What's up, team to be? Just getting open here for a snowmobile day, but I thought I'd bring you along while I'm doing it and talk about some expectations and some stuff for raft guide training. So I know a bunch of you are signed up and you've been talking to Joe and Jason, which is fantastic. Those guys have been doing a good job with that. Some things that you should kind of prepare yourself for raft guide training is, number one, be prepared to work hard. You know, you're not only getting trained, but you're also in a 10-day interview, 12-day interview, however long we're training for. And, you know, a lot of people forget that it's a 2-week interview on about day 4. And that can be interesting sometimes. Now, keep in mind, though, having said that, you know, we do want to see your real self. We don't really want you to put on some alter ego just for training, you know, get hired and then actually be somebody else. We want to get to know you for you, because what we found is, you know, the guides that do the best with their customers and with their coworkers and with this company, and they get the best tips and whatever, is they are themselves. They don't have to put something on every day as far as personality goes, and it makes your job way easier, and it makes your job way more enjoyable, and makes your tips way higher. So come to training ready to be yourself, but ready to work hard, and you know, you got to want it. Some other expectations for training would be that you need to be able to take criticism. You know, your trainers, I'm going to be one of them. By the way, I'm Cole. Sorry, I probably should introduce myself first. Your trainers know a lot more about the river and about commercial raft guiding in this area than you do, most likely. That's probably why you're taking the training. So, you know, when we're telling you something, it's for your benefit, and you need to take it to heart, and you need to be able to take criticism and just, you know, act on it and move on. We've had some people throughout training where you ask them to do something or tell them that, you know, you're doing it wrong, and they get all kinds of upset about it. It's like, wow, that doesn't create a good raft guide, because guess what? When I go out on the river with anybody, even rookies, a lot of the time rookies, I learn something from them. You know, every time I go on the river, I'm learning something. So you're never the master of the river or rafting. So just keep that in mind. Come with an open mind, an open heart, and a humble spirit, and be ready to get your butt kicked, because it's going to happen. It happens to me still every year. It happens to every guide every year. You just have to approach it humbly, but be able to take that criticism. You need to be able to communicate well, you know, especially after training, when you get hired, if and when you get hired. Communication is key for many reasons. I think everybody understands that, but you've got to be able to articulate what you're feeling or what you're needing. Don't assume that we're mind readers. Let's see, what other things are big for raft guide training? Hey, be ready to have some fun. You know, I'm a pretty serious guy, so I tend to focus on, like, get the job done, get trained, get it done, we're working, yada, yada, yada. But it is really fun. Raft guide training is one of my most enjoyable 2 weeks of the entire season. I love teaching, and I love seeing people learn new things. I also like seeing carnage, and I also like, you know, watching people clean it up or needing to help clean it up myself and whatnot. But it is fun. You know, most of our training classes, they're friends for life. And actually, a lot of people have even ended up, you know, dating, maybe getting married. Actually, a couple are getting married. So, you know, that's cool. It's a lifestyle thing. Once the river gets in your blood, it never comes out, whether you like it or not. And, you know, you may raft guide for a while and then, you know, go get a different job somewhere that you're making big time money in some city somewhere, but guaranteed you're going to have a raft in your garage, and you're going to go out on weekends and you're going to do it. So that's kind of what you have to look forward to. Yes, we are a serious company. We train harder, and we hold our guides to a higher standard probably than anybody I know. I'm not just saying that. I've had a lot of other outfitter owners tell me that. A lot of the companies elsewhere in the state where we run, they call the guides the Sage Ninjas. And because we show up, we look good, we're efficient, our customers are happy, everyone's got a smile on their face, we're hitting the proper lines, we're like just, you know, we're doing it like a real professional company should. And, you know, to have other guides and other company owners tell us that, you know, it's a big compliment. And it points to the fact that we take our job seriously, we take our training seriously. And, you know, I think that part is fun too. When you can come to work and be confident in what you're doing and be like, hey, we're putting out the best of the best product. That's something to be proud of, and it makes it more fun, like I said. So let's see. Other things for training. Be ready to be cold. It's probably going to snow on us. We're going to be going out and training and swimming and in the water and out of the water and lifting boats and whatever all day, every day, whether it's raining, snowing, sunny, whatever. We're doing it because guess what? When you're a commercial guide, you're also going out no matter what the weather. We never cancel for weather. So having said that, there's ways to mitigate it, and we'll send you out some documentation on how to do that. But, you know, just be ready to embrace the natural elements, whatever that may be. And also, Jason, who's one of your head instructors, he's big on this, and I am too. Be ready to help each other. Oh, my phone's ringing. Don't know who it is, not going to answer it. Anyway, be ready to help each other. We look for that big time in the hiring process, is who's a team player, who's willing to lift people up, not tear them down. And, you know, our goal with putting all of our time and energy into training you is that we're hiring every one of you guys. That would be ideal. That doesn't usually happen. Usually there's a couple of people who maybe raft guiding isn't for them. They decide not to want to work. And you know, sometimes we decide like, hey, you're not going to fit the team very well. But that's rare. Hopefully we hire every single one of you. And we want to see that you're going to continue to lift each other up and be good team players and support each other throughout the season once you are a commercial guide. So anyway, that's just a few things. I think I'm going to put out more videos. I don't want to be, you know, rambling on for 20 minutes here. But I'm looking forward to meeting all of you. And we're looking forward to a huge water year. Lots of snow out there. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be cool. Okay, thanks, guys. See ya.